Okay guys, let's do a comparison of a Alienware and the new iMacs. The reason I pick Alienware is because they're a high-end OEM that does include i7s in their lineup, and they will overclock and they will liquid cool, whatever you want to do. So they're pretty good top-of-the-line PC OEM to use. So let's get started here. Well, first we're going to pick the quad-core iMac. We want the one with the i7, which starts at $21.99, 2.8. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the cheapest Alienware with an i7, which is the Aurora, and we're going to customize it. And the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to continue customizing. That was just having something to do with the case. If you want to, let me show you here, just so I can be thorough. If you want an 875 watt power supply, you have to add this $80 option. Okay, now we're going to talk about the processor. They don't offer a 2.8 i7, so that's, I guess that's kind of exclusive to Apple maybe. They do offer a 2.6 and a 3.0. So, I mean, they're both about the same distance from 2.8. So it really just depends on what you want to price this as. Do you want to price this as being just a little bit faster than the iMac, or do you want to price it being just a little bit slower than the iMac? If you price it to be just a little bit faster than the iMac, to be a 3.0, you're going to have to add $500 So I'm assuming, for argument's sake, we're going to pick the cheapest 2.66 quad core, but just keep in mind it's a 2.66 compared to the Apple's 2.8. Okay, we're going to want Windows 7 Premium. We'll keep that because it's included in the price. Let's get a GPU that is close to the 4850, and the closest one is the ATI 5870, which is significantly better than the 4850. But the iMac has a significantly faster clock speed on its i7. So it kind of evens out there as far as that goes. I mean, not really, but not technically, but you know what I'm saying here. So I'll pick the single 1 gig ATI Radeon 5870 to include. Okay. We'll keep it at 3 gigs of RAM because it's included in the price. Now the iMac has a terabyte serial ATA drive, so we're going to want to add a terabyte hard drive there. We'll continue on. No second hard drive. It's got a single CD player, I think. Let's go back to that. Yep, okay, that's right. DVD burner. Do you want a Sound Blaster card? No, I'm going to assume no. Now does this have... We should add this because the iMac has the in capability and out capability of the DVI port. You can use it as a display or a VESA mount or, you know, HDMI. You can hook it up as a TV. So that's another added bonus over this. So you already got to think, look at all the extras you're getting with the iMac already. Now let's add a monitor here, a 24-inch Ultra Sharp, which is the only thing available as an option that even comes close to the iMac's quality display. I'm not sure if this is an IPS display. Don't know if it's LED backlit. I don't know, but we're going to pick it. And that's that. I don't think we want to add anything else. So there we go, guys. Here we go. Processor in the Mac is a 2.8 i7 versus a 2.6 in the Alienware, but the Alienware has the Radeon 5870 versus the Radeon 4850 in the iMac, but the iMac has 4 gigs of RAM next to the Alienware's 3 gigs of RAM. Okay, the iMac has a 27-inch display at 2560 by 1440. The Dell just has a 24-inch display, not near the resolution of the 27-inch. And the iMac can be doubled as a TV. Apple's making a set of connectors that can let you hook up HDMI products, or you can use it as a VESA mountable and mount it on the wall, which is an added bonus. So as you can see, all these things you get with your 27-inch iMac, plus the Magic Mouse and the wireless keyboard, $21.99. What do we get for this hunk of junk here? That's not even an all-in-one. It costs more, and the iMac is all aluminum, like a one-piece design almost. So just all aluminum. Display goes all the way out to the edge. You know, it's completely green. It's a completely green computer. As far as power consumption goes, it's low on the list. All those benefits next to this clunky hunk of junk that probably is a massive power-using, heat-producing monstrosity, where you're going to have all kinds of cables coming out the back versus the one cable coming out the iMac. You're going to have a separate display, which doesn't even match your tower. And let's look at the prices. $21.99 versus $23.50. So we're talking $2,200 versus $2,400. The Alienware is more expensive. Is that a surprise? The Alienware gets owned again? PC gets owned again? No freaking way. Look, just look at the two, okay? Look at this monstrosity we have here. And imagine, if you will, this with a 24-inch display. Does this even come with a computer? Does this even come with a keyboard and mouse? I don't know. I didn't take the time to look. So what do you want? This? Or do we want this? Come on, guys. Is there even a comparison, especially when this one is $200 to $300 cheaper than this one, and you get so much more versatility? The only thing you're getting more out of in this one is a better graphics card. You're getting a faster processor and a lot more versatility out of this one. And it's an all-in-one. No cables, no bullshit. Come on, you guys weigh it. Alienware sucks and is owned, once again. And this is a fine example of every other PC maker on the planet. Usually they're all about the same, so you can guarantee if the iMac owns this one, it's going to own them all. And we're not even talking about the Mac Pro. Maybe they'll drop the quad-core inside the Mac Pro lineup and just leave it an 8-core only lineup. That would make sense, right? A Pro machine, all 8 cores is the Pro machine. You want a consumer machine, you got a quad-core. Or maybe they'll drop the 4 and 8 altogether and go 6 and 12 for the Mac Pro. Whichever it is, when the machines come out, we'll make a video about it. But for now, this is all we got, and it looks like, once again, the iMac thumps any and all comers. OS X.